boy Obi Kenobi. I want to thank you for joining the live stream. That's what we're going to do today. You got to spend about a good hour and a half with your boy who's in the building. I'm in the building. You in the building. We in the building. We're going to play some video games today. So here's what I'm going to need you to do. I'm going to need you to grab, I don't know, 5 people. Give me 5 people. Yeah, let's get 5 people. Make sure you send the link out to them. Get them a like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I also want you to make sure you subscribe. It's your first time here. Subscribe for more content. Why? Because that's what we do here. We play video games. We play more video games. And we play video games. So let's dive right in. But I gotta ask you before we do, are you ready? Because if so, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cats and dogs, fish and birds, I don't care if you're an alien. You are about to enter the show video! What is going on, YouTube? Hola, bienvenido, welcome, and hello. Let's see. Today is what? Hoy es martes, December 6th? I don't know how to say that, but whatever. You guys get the point. But today is Tuesday. We're here. We're going to be here for about a good hour from 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. We're going to be here. We are going to go over the latest videos game news, the latest fashion news, whatever it is. It could be about Netflix, whatever you want to talk about. That's why we're here. We are here today. We did go ahead and we also did make sure that we did put the chat. It's pinned to the top. So if you want to join, make sure you go ahead. You can join at any given point in time. You guys know the rules. Keep it respectful. Come hang out. Let's have a blast. With that being said, let's go ahead. You know what I love to say? Vida es un, life is a game. I just lost. Okay. Vida es el partido. There it is. Vida es el partido. Life is a game. So let's play. All right, cool beans. We are in the show. Wow, how did I get, literally just had a brain fart right there. I can't figure that out. But okay, cool beans. Let's see. I thought there was something else I wanted to say, but I might have forgot. Oh yeah, I said that. Oh yeah, that's what we need to do. We need to go ahead and we need to share this stream. So yeah, that's what it is. I'm like, wait a minute, what am I forgetting to do? So let's go ahead. Let's throw this up here, right here. All right, so we are live in full effect. Let's go. We're not going to tag anybody. We're just going to go ahead and hit tweet. Maybe we should tag everybody that we know, right? Go ahead, share this out with about 2 or 3 people that you know. We're going to have fun. It's going to be a blast. And with that being said, let's go ahead. Let's get that out of here. And goodbye. We're going to jump into the show. All right, so yesterday, this is about where we left off with the news, if you guys remember. We were here. We saw the baby reveal. It was really, really cool. We talked about this, which was really cool, the streamers of the year. So, Rue Diggs, I want to know how I can enter. I'm just throwing that out there. No, I know what you said, but you know, if you're doing that this year, that would be really cool. I think it's really cool to see like something like this where people go ahead. Oh, 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. Cowboy is in the building. What is going on, Cowboy? It is good to see you. Good to see you. Thank you for showing up today. How you doing, brother?
I am doing good. Just driving home. A little bit of rain. As you know, you live in New Jersey, so you know today was a little rainy. But I'm just happy to be in the chosen
zone.
Yeah, man.
What's up? Man, it's nothing. Good to see you. I also want to shout out our good friend Ron Slusher. Yo quiero Taco Bell. I understand it. I get it. Lethal was in the building. What is going on, Lethal? It is good to see you. So yeah, this is where we kind of left off. All right, so we're gonna start out today's news with people, and this is kind of interesting. So everybody knows. Oh, Ideal is in the building. Ideal in here like swimwear. All right. So everybody knows I started learning Spanish, and when I learned Spanish, I ended up watching everything in Spanish. I ended up finding this show, which is kind of like Good Morning America, but it's a little bit different because they go over all the stuff. Like, it's not just news, man. It's like all the tabloid stuff and everything. And I think it's a really cool way to learn how to like immerse yourself into a language. Well, either way, Francesca did like something really crazy the other day, and it wasn't crazy. That's a bad way to say it, but she cut her hair on live TV. And, you know, yeah, it was really cool because I didn't understand what she was saying, but you could tell she was really sad.
Was it like how Britney Spears cut her hair?
No. So it was crazy because I had to get the transcript to understand what she was saying, but she was saying that when she was growing up, that like she did not like her hair, and like it was one of those things that she got made fun of for, like it caused her to have insecurities. So she just cut it, and then she got a new look, and I was like, oh my god, this is awesome. So I went ahead and I like because a lot of people didn't say anything, and I just thought this was amazing. So I kind of just said like, you know, your hair doesn't define you, your heart does. And I let her say like, I don't know how to say this in Spanish, but you're beautiful. Keep smiling, keep living, keep loving. And like, honestly, because if you watch her, she's hilarious. I love everything about this chick. She's hilarious. She cracks me up. So I sent that, but let me see if I can find, because I'm pretty sure I love her new haircut. I think it's awesome. Oh, I thought I retweeted it, but I didn't. No, she cut it. It looks really, really good. But I thought it was cool, and I just wanted to highlight her and say, like, yo, go her. Like, seriously, it's hard in this world to live up to so many stereotypes, and she's beating them down. She's kicking the wall in. What is going on, Mr. Urban? Eating so you can't type. It's good to see you in the building. Let's go ahead and move on to the next subject. All right, we talked about Wednesday yesterday, so we're not going to talk about that today, but this is something I want to talk about. And once again, Sanchez is in the building. Urban is in the building. Let's see. Everybody's in the building. All right, cool beans. So check this out. And anybody can join. The link is pinned at the top of the YouTube chat. You can join. You can be a part of the conversation. I want to spend some time right here with this really quick. So there's a rumor out there right now, and that rumor is stating that Metal Gear Solid Remake is exclusively in development for the PS5. Cowboy, what are your thoughts?
That makes sense because Metal Gear, I feel like, got a really good push with the PlayStation brand. So I wouldn't be shocked if they want to give it back a little bit by making a remake, you know?
Would you play the remake?
Probably not. I think I'm Metal Geared out. I don't. Metal Gear was cool. I like the original Metal Gear. I'm talking about NES. Some people don't remember back then. And then it was barely popular on the PlayStation 2, where it had the super long intro, where that was like cool. It was like, yo, I'm playing a game. It's like a movie where in the beginning of the movie, matter of fact, it was on the demo. The demo started and the credits was rolling as you was playing, where you had to jump in the water and all that. That was cool. But
jumped off the the Brooklyn Bridge,
man.
I think it was. Yeah, that was cool.
And then I put some time into one of the longest ending scenes ever in a video game was Metal Gear 3 when you beat that. That was literally like 45 minutes. But I was even in the Riding.
The only Metal Gear game
that was cool.
No, that's one of the two Metal Gear games I've never played.
Oh my god. Okay, well, it's like Ninja Gaiden. It's pretty much Ninja Gaiden, but with Metal Gear.
So here's the thing. I bought it on PC. So I have it on PC. Okay. I just need to play it. But no. So easy. I want to hear more about your Metal Gear knowledge. I have so many.
Metal Gear man. I used to be a Metal Gear dude. But Metal Gear. I say all that to say this. I'm more of a hack and slash guy, and Metal Gear is more methodical. You want to pick your spots, slow, sneak up to somebody in the side of a box, choke somebody out, hide their body. That's a little too much for me. I need to.
Groundbreaking.
Yeah, that was dope. So Raiden was, dude, you got to play that. So and you love Ninja Gaiden. That's pretty much Ninja Gaiden, but with Metal Gear.
I literally hear it's like really, really good. I got it last year on sale for like $3.99 on Steam.
Oh, cool.
And I just I played it and I was like, oh, this is gonna be cool. Whenever I go to my brother's house, I'll just pack up my PC and I'll play that. And I'm like, yo, why have I not played this game more? Like, I know it's good. I just have yet to do it. So you know what? Maybe I'll do like a side stream or something of me playing like Metal Gear or something. You know what I mean? Like,
that'd be cool.
That goes. But or well, at least playing Rise of Raiden. But so tell me what you know about Metal Gear. Any weird facts? Anything like that? What else do you know about Metal Gear?
I mean, it's just a cool. I feel like it's a cult classic. Like, I feel like everybody isn't into Metal Gear, but you have those sectors of people that's like Metal Gear was the greatest thing ever. I mean, I think it was dope, like the whole thing where you playing and the character on the screen grabs the PlayStation. You're like, wait, what? I mean, that, like you was talking about that the other day. That was
Yeah.
definitely something cool. I mean, it's crazy that I don't want to make it nonchalant because I definitely put some time in the Metal Gear series. It just was never my. Again, I don't have that much patience, so
So this
that's
is
why I'm in the God of War. I just run and punch everything in the face.
and you break
So
your arm.
you know.
Okay, so here's my thing about Metal Gear.
Mm,
I read a rumor. I don't know how true this is, but I read a rumor that this game, and I never played. So I have to say this up front. I never played Metal Gear Solid 1. I didn't
oh
play it
well.
on NES. I didn't play it on
Oh
NES. But I will say this. Apparently, this game was created based off of Escape from New York. Now, I'm sure you
right.
remember Escape from New York. It was
I remember
redone
that.
in
Yep.
'95 as Escape from LA. So to
Yep.
me, this is like the craziest thing ever because I really love Escape from New York and Escape from LA. In fact, I fight with myself over which one is the better. So you know I got to ask you that now. Which one's
Mm.
better, Escape from New York or Escape from LA?
Man, I'm going with the classic, man.
What? Yo, the casting out. You know
It,
what? We're not doing this right now, bro. The
no, you
cast
know
in
what it
LA
is.
was so much better. It was
Well,
the same
I
exact
mean,
movie, though. Like, it was literally
yeah,
the same exact movie.
yeah. I mean, think about it. They was able to make a lot of things more modern and better, but I think like it's all about time periods, right? It's how old was I when I watched it, and I was that into it. Versus when they remade it, it's like, man, nobody got time for that movie.
So here's my
You
thing.
know,
And
so it,
I have to not troll you on this. The first
that's
one is the best one. And the reason the first one is the
mhm,
best one is simple. If not for Escape from New York, the way I understand it, we would never have Metal Gear Solid. I mean, we might have it, but it would not
right.
be so impactful. I happen to
You
love Metal Gear though. Like I haven't played the first Metal Gear, and I didn't play Metal Gear. I didn't play the Rise of Raiden. Um, I did. I can't agree what you're saying. Like Metal Gear Solid 2 was actually one of the reasons why I continued to play video games. And Metal Gear Solid 2 for me, the game was like the hardest thing I ever had to do in my life. Like trying to sneak around all those Marines and not raise one thing. And so I
man,
was like, yo, this is crazy. Like, yo, who developed this game? And I
yeah.
have no idea what the game is about, to be honest. Like, I couldn't tell you. All I know is there's a dude at the end of the game, and then he starts talking about war and peace. The only Metal Gear I actually understood was Metal Gear
Dang.
4. And I think Metal Gear Solid 4 was probably one of the greatest video games ever made. So, when we're talking about a Metal Gear remake, this is my question. Is it going to be Metal Gears 1, 2, 3, 4, or is it just going to be Metal Gear 1? Because I never played Metal Gear 1.
Well, I don't know. So I feel like Metal Gear One is so dated that they. I mean, I guess maybe they want people to see that vision that they had back then. Because you know what's cool with remakes? I guess I'll say this: developers had a vision, but technology couldn't give them that vision, and so now technology can. So the cool thing, I guess, is some people could now developers could say, "This is what we wanted it to be back when it was 8-bit." You know? I mean, I guess that's cool, but would it really still be the same game? I mean, I guess it would, but it'd be so different. I'll probably play it and be like, "What?" But I'll say this though: when I used to play Metal Gear, I didn't think of. I used to think of Rambo. I used to play it and picture if I was Rambo, sneaking through the jungles, grabbing people and dragging them. That's Metal Gear. That's
Wait a
how I
minute,
played
wait a
Metal
minute.
Gear.
Hold on, wait a minute. We got to talk about this. But before we do, first,
Yeah.
chat, I want your opinion. I put it out there in the chat. I put up a quick poll. Yes or no? Do you want a Metal Gear Solid remake? Let me know, and we'll go ahead. And when we're done with the Metal Gear chat, we'll close out the poll. Now, that's hilarious because, like, this dude is clearly a spy. Rambo wasn't a spy. Rambo was more a mercenary. And we got to get to Ron's comment. Ron, this is hilarious. Ron, you got to come on the show and tell us about this. Well, not really, but you do. There's an adult film called Metal Gear Solid.
Traveling to the house. Hold on.
Oh man. Let's see. Mr. Irby said he put no. Let's go ahead and take a look at it while we're rounding out this last topic. Hold on. Let me see. Can I actually pull up the? There we go.
Yo, what's up?
Right. 75% right now is
Same
saying
old?
no.
What's up, Josh?
So let's see.
What's
Let's
up?
see. Yeah.
What's
All
up?
right. Cool. All right. So as we go ahead and we round out this Metal Gear,
I am.
close the poll as
Yeah,
we
let me
round out
jump
the
off and
chat.
come right back.
Okay, cool beans. He's going to jump off and come right back. You know how Cowboy does things. Okay, so as we're going ahead and we're going to round this out, give you guys a chance to vote on if you want another Metal Gear Solid. I'll say this. I would definitely play a Metal Gear Solid remake, whether it be 1, 2, 3, or 4. I don't in fact, I'm not even going to hold y'all. Y'all going to think I'm lying. I don't even know why I have this book here. I don't know if you can see this. This is the Metal Gear Solid 4 Sons of the Patriots book. This is my game. This is like, you don't understand how much I really like Metal Gear. And it's funny because a good friend of mine actually was like, oh, you got to try Metal Gear Solid 3. And I was like, man, I'm not playing that game because I like refused to like try to. I just thought Metal Gear 2 was so hard and I wasn't used to being challenged like that. So I was like, man, I'll come back and play Metal Gear Solid 3 whenever I get around to it. So then I ended up playing Metal Gear Solid 4 first, and then I finally went back and played Metal Gear Solid 3. And I have to say, if I had to rate them, me personally, if I had to rate them in order, I'm probably going to go Metal Gear, and I've never played 1, so I understand this is very biased and very unfair, but I would probably go 4, 3, 2, 1, 5. Which I guess you could call it 5, but that last one, I feel like there was so much. I don't even want to talk about that last Metal Gear. I like, and the stuff that, you know, the stuff that happened around the game with Kojima leaving, and it was just a lot, you know, and it was just like, oh man, who knows? All right, cool beans. As we round this out, let's go ahead and end this poll. Let's see what we got. End the poll, and let's see. Can I see my poll? All right. We have, oh, wow. Yo, y'all ain't no good. Do you see these results? 80% no, 20% yes. Oh, man, that's bad. Oh, man, I need somebody to tell me who put no, why they don't want it. All right, let's go ahead. Let's move on. All right, check this out. I think this is very interesting. A live action seafood film was on the way from John Wick creator Derek Kolstad and Story Kitchen. This is very interesting. Has anybody out there played this game? This game is wild. I didn't play it, but I'm in a text chat with a group of friends, and they play almost everything that can be touched. And I'm telling you now, this game seems like it's hard. And I play hard games. I know I said like 10 minutes ago I wasn't used to being. No, I play hard games. Hold on. Let me go ahead and add the king of content back in. There he is right there.
Yeah. Sorry about that, man. I was just pulling up and I was like, you know what? Let me just run in the house real quick and jump on so I can get on here official now at the king of content, a.k.a. because I'm the cowboy. Oh, man, I'm in the building. And forget Metal Gear Solid and you and your hopes and your dreams.
All right, so listen, we're not talking about Metal Gear Solid. Yo, you need to get with the program. Get with the program, bro. I'm messing with you. All right, so cool beans. Okay. Ron says he's tired of remakes. I can understand that. I can definitely understand that. Oh wait. Oh, listen. Hold on. My wife My wife is in the chat. She participated in the poll. Y'all gonna laugh at this. She said no because the 4 hours you spent fighting one boss is time I'll never get back. So the fight she's talking about, she's referencing. And if you haven't played Metal Gear Solid 4, this is not a spoiler. Shame on you. Okay. On you. This is so she's referencing the fight where you fight Vamp. And it took me, like, I could get him down, but I didn't know how to stop him. It took me almost 2 days. 4 hours is an understatement, in all honesty, because I had to go to work, and my friend was the one who told me. He was like, in order to beat this, you have to stab him with the, you got to use QCQ.
Yep. Close quarter combat.
Yeah, CQC. Yeah. And you had to stab him. And I was like, you got to be kidding me. I literally started that fight at like 5 o'clock in the afternoon and didn't go to bed till like 3 o'clock in the morning. And I was like, I can't believe this. And then I rinsed
and you know what? Get mad at me or not. That's why I play games on easy. I don't got time for fighting enemy bosses for 3 hours anymore, man. Those days are gone.
You're not lying about
whoa. You didn't even acknowledge what I put in our chat with you, me, and Lethal earlier.
Are you sure I didn't acknowledge it yet? Because there's more on the Twitter feed to go over.
Elden Ring.
There's more on the Twitter feed to go over. Right. We getting there. Right. I got it. I got this, bruh. Back up.
All right.
No,
All
I'm
right.
messing with So, we're right now we talking about seafood. We gonna get to that. I wanted to make sure a bunch of people was in here when we got there. I didn't want to start that at the beginning of the show. You know, we got to get all the people to come. We got to bring them in. We got to warm them up a little. You know, let's talk to them about Metal Gear Solid and see. Yo, I got this, bro. I got this. All right, cool beats, cool beats. So, did you play Seafood Cowboy? Did you Gamefly Seafood?
Yes, I did.
Did you see they are doing a live adaptation of it? What do you think about that? Thoughts?
I could see that. It plays like a martial arts movie, you know. Fighting people, grabbing them, slamming their head into the walls. I mean, dude, it's ripped. It's yeah. I mean, that's
what was your first age that you died? Do you remember?
I don't know. I think I died. I don't think I was that old when I died. I might have been like 22. But
I've never played this game and I want to play it, but I'm waiting. Yeah, I know how hard it is. I'm waiting for it to be like $9.99 or free on PlayStation because this paying $7 for games, Xbox, it's just going out the window. I can't do it anymore. I can't, I understand your pain, my Xbox brethren. That's all I got to say. All right. Let's see. Sanchez is in the building. He says remakes are boring. We want new content as a sequel would be good. He says Metal Gear Solid VR would be great. That would be really cool. Ron Seafood. All right. So this is the next story that I want to get to, which is the Star Wars. So this is crazy the way this kind of happened, right? So I saw this on December 5th, which was like, no. Maybe, I don't know. Yeah, I saw this yesterday and was going to talk about it. But right after I saw this, what ended up happening was this got leaked because it was already leaked. So we're getting a new Star Wars game called Star Wars Jedi Survivor. Cowboy, your thoughts?
I mean, if it's made by the same people, and I believe it is, that did well, it's the same dude. So I mean, that was a good game. And some people liked it because it felt Souls-like. So that was cool. It fit that genre. Man, you can't go wrong with a Star Wars game. You just can't go wrong. Lightsabers, force grabbing. I mean,
yeah, I think I agree. I'm excited for this. I actually think I got the platinum in the first one.
Really?
Actually, yeah, when it came out, like it was really cool. I ended up getting the platinum at my brother's house. I do a lot, like we usually spend Christmas there, but it's like one of those things. I go there, it's crazy. I move into his house for like a week. I take my PlayStation, I take everything, and he's just like, don't break nothing. I'm like, all right, cool. And then I pack all my stuff back up just to bring it back home. It's like real crazy. Like, I don't get it. But yeah, no, I think it's going to be a good game. I really do. I think it's something I'm definitely looking forward to. The only thing I think this game needs is like and as we're going to jump into this topic now, like an not Dark Souls, an Elden Ring type feel, where more people can jump on the field together and you can have like multiple lightsaber battles and stuff. That would be cool. Now, speaking of Elden Ring, where is it at? Where is it at? Why is this not on my feed? I definitely retweeted it. Come on. Where are you at? It's not here. Guys, I don't know where it's at. I definitely hit the retweet button.
Can I explain it?
Yeah, you know what? Hold on. Let me see if I can find it. Hold on. Let's see if I can find it first. And I'll let you start explaining why I'm looking for it.
So I was just minding my business as I should. And I'm on YouTube, guys. I watch so much of YouTube. And I seen, trailer for Elden Ring, new mode. And I said, what? Bro. Now, Elden Ring, I was this close to buying. It's not really my speed, but it's so user-friendly. Now they have these new PvP modes, 3v3. I'm like, dude, it showed them running up 3 people versus 3 people. It had kind of like, it looked like it was like a Monster Hunter type thing. You and your friends could run around and like go after these big creatures. Like, I was like, okay, they might have me. They might just have me.
So this is funny. I can attest to what he's saying is true. One, because I'm in the chat. But listen, so he sent this and he's like, yo, this is happening. Like, yo, they're really having this. I'm trying to find the video right now, the Coliseum, because it's really, really cool what he's talking about. But I'm sitting back and here it is right here. Official, boom. Here we go right here. I'm gonna play for you right now, folks.
Nice.
All right, here we go. Let's see. It's 1 minute 3 seconds. Hopefully they don't. Ooh, that's loud.
look like Destiny.
All right, let's see.
The way they're doing it.
Yeah, right. All right, I'm just muting it so we don't get
like
beat
a
up for this.
legit.
Well, it don't even matter. It's not like I'm monetized.
Yeah, it looked like a
All right,
legit adventure, man. You and your friend.
So this is like really cool. The arena he's talking about. I just never met anybody who played with the whips. Like, I mean, who like literally manned the whips. Okay. Like, so
like you summoning creatures and whatnot.
Yeah, that's part of your. Those are some of your spirit ashes, dude. This game is great, man. I can't wait to see how many people and how many different things. That'd be me right there, the lightning build person. I'm telling you right now, that'd definitely be me.
That's dope.
But yeah, this drops tomorrow. It's a free DLC.
Yeah.
Which is this is happening tomorrow. It's pretty cool. I'm excited for it. I think it's one of those things that is going to be super great. Cowboy, I would ask you your thoughts, but we kind of already know them.
Yeah, man, dude. I ain't gonna lie to you. That had me like, I'm not an Elden Ring dude, but I truly enjoyed it when I played it. And so this just adds more of that ice on the cake. Now, I would probably buy it and then get trashed in that mode because obviously, I don't have nothing. But maybe they could make you scale it down. You fight people on your level. I don't know. But that's cool. So I think what's cool, we was talking the other day, what gives Destiny an advantage, right? Whenever you say like, oh, this game's the Destiny killer and it falls on his face, is because Destiny is doing something very unique. It has PvP that feels like you could only play PvP and be good. And then it has PvE that feels like you could only play PvE and be good. So when you play something like Warframe, and you're like, dude, it's fun to run around, but when you play the PvP mode, you're like, it feels like a bootleg version of the PvE mode. But that's what makes Destiny shine. So I love to see all these other games come out with different modes. Like, dude, throw in a versus mode. Like, imagine if Marvel Avengers had a versus mode. Imagine if
that would be lit.
If Gotham Knights had a versus, like, you see what we just seen on Elden Ring, right? Why not have something like that? So this is cool. This is cool.
I agree with you, and that's not coming from a biased Elden Ring fan, but I definitely agree with you. But I want to address something real quick. Because Sanchez says Elden Ring takes Game of the Year now. Sanchez, man, I want to agree with you so bad. But I have to say this. Well, what is going on, Rude Diggs? Good to see you. Glad you can make it. I have to say this. I think we need to redefine the parameters for Game of the Year. Yes, I'm saying that. I understand I'm new to the gaming community. But this is what I think, and I think Holtz was kind of saying something about it yesterday. Like, if you pay $60 for a game, do you feel like you got that $60 worth, right? So you got to start asking yourself or defining the parameters of the video game for Game of the Year as to what makes it Game of the Year. So for me, I have different parameters than the rest of the world. Game's got to have good gameplay. The controls can't be clunky. It's got to have a decent story. I didn't say it's got to be the best story, but it's got to have a decent story. The DLC needs to be worth the money or it needs to be free. That is very important.
So I don't think when you look at a game, you should count DLC. Like you should count the game itself. DLC shouldn't, like, I hear what he's saying. DLC shouldn't make you define a game, right? Because that wasn't intended when the game was created. That was down the road. That when the game came out, like, for instance, Elden Ring got nominated, right? Based off of Elden Ring. Now that is coming out tomorrow.
Okay.
The Game of the Year awards is in 2 days. Like, how do you know what I'm saying? Like,
that's a fair. Okay, so you know what? That's a fair.
Use that and say now it shouldn't get Game of the Year because you're so frustrated and think it sucks. And then you're like, that's not fair. You know what I'm saying?
So you know what? We could take away the DLC, but the price point of the DLC. If you're paying for a DLC, if the DLC is out, then you have to weigh that as well. You have to.
No, I don't think so, because if you play it, listen, DLC, here's why you shouldn't do that. DLC is optional. Let's say we're judges, right? You know, there's 100 people who judge the Game of the Year, right? Which game is the best Game of the Year, right? Imagine if 50% of the people played the DLC and 50% didn't. How are we even going to fully judge it? But everybody parameter should be you had to play and beat that game. So when people do reviews, you know, when they put out the reviews before the game come out, like God of War got 10s here and there, right? You're not judging DLC. When Elden Ring got 10s, 9s, they didn't judge DLC. You play the actual game. DLC is side content, and sometimes DLC is just a cash grab like that. I don't think that.
And that's why, and that's where I'm going with this. Before we go on, ladies and gentlemen, I want to welcome Lethal to the panel. What is going on, Lethal? It is good to see you. Good to see you. Glad you can make it and be a part of the conversation today, brother.
What is going on? We over here trying to be the Usis.
Throw your ones up.
Throw
your ones
throwing
up.
up. Y'all can't see me, but I'm
throwing it up right now.
Oh man! So check it out. You just proved a good point. You said DLCs can be a cash grab. If you're out there and you put out a DLC, it can be a cash grab. Case in point, Sonic actually announced that they're going to put all of their DLC out for the next year for free. Oh, I mean, like, how can you not love that? You pay $60, $59.99 for a game. The game feels good. Not only does the game feel good, the DLC is free. Like, I'm going back to buy their next game, even if it's horrible, just off of that gesture.
No, see,
I take that back. I'll be game flying their next game.
But is their sales? But is their sales good? If their sales are not good, maybe that's why it's free DLC.
I feel like if you want to have a different conversation, but none of what we're talking about right now should have anything to do with game of the year. Like, you don't rate a game based off of DLC and it's DLC free, and it got nothing to do with that.
Why not?
Game.
That's the totality of the game. No. That is the life of the game. Think about it. You're gonna give a game something like Game of the Year edition. Game of the Year edition. If the game gets Game of the Year, they're gonna turn around, repackage that game, put the words Game of the Year edition on it, and sell it to you with all the DLC for free anyway. That you're gonna pay for it. So you might as well. It's the whole totality.
So let me say this to you. When the Game of the Year editions come out, they'll be a year after the Game of the Year awards, right? And it'll be for a game that didn't even win.
Hold on, I gotta cut you off right there. Yo, I've never ever, Cowboy, did I not say this? Yo, Sanchez, you were on it. God of War 2022 is a DLC from 2016, basically. I feel
that's deep.
Way. I feel like that. And you wonder, I'm glad you bought it out.
Real quick.
There's 18 chapters. I'm on chapter 6, and I feel like this is a DLC.
Listen, the only thing, don't go along with that, because one big factor is Sanchez don't know what the hell he's talking about, because the game came out in 2018. Don't go along with that.
Whatever.
So
he said it doesn't matter what you say.
I'm just saying, he needs to get his editor to grab him by the collar and say, "Bro, it was 2018." But anyway,
I'm not saying that it's that, because I have yet to beat the full game. Once I beat the full game, I will say this.
I want your report on my desk ASAP once you beat the full game.
I'm trying to have the game beat by, because I want to talk about it. Here we go. I am trying to have the game beat by 7 days from 2 days ago. Or 7 days from today, whenever I tweeted this. 7 hours ago. So this was today. So this is going to be my next big game. All right. We finally are here. We're going to transition to this. We got Crisis Core coming. Final Fantasy 7 Crisis Core, the reunion. Cowboy, what are your thoughts?
All right. So I was trying to figure, what's funny? I totally forgot that Crisis Core was a PSP game, right? So it messed me up because I had to ask Holtz. I was like, hold up. I know that they broke up Final Fantasy VII Remake, right? They broke up the original game. So then they got Crisis Core, and I'm like, so they're tricking me, thinking like, oh, if I play that one, I got to get this one. But this is actually a prequel to Final Fantasy VII. So for me, because I never played this, right? But I played and beat the whole Final Fantasy VII complete. So for me, I never got into this. I know this is about Cloud and this dude. So he was actually more popular in Cloud than this one. He was like Cloud. Exactly. It was like when they were soldiers, right? So for me, I think it's cool. Like, I guess if you already remade Final Fantasy VII and you're gonna bring the other half, why not bring this too and have it the same graphics? Because now you get the complete package, right? So for me, who never played Crisis Core, but I knew it had to do with Cloud, but I wasn't in the handheld, so I was like, whatever. So I think that's cool. I think it's cool.
Okay. So here's the thing. I'm excited for it. I never played a Final Fantasy. Oh, wait. I'm sorry. I forgot. Lethal's in the building. Lethal, what are your thoughts on this? Crisis Core.
Yes.
That's it? That's your Say, Lethal, what are your thoughts? Yes. Cool. Oh, Dave is in the building. Dave, what is going on? Good to see you. Glad you could make it here. Glad you could make it. Lethal, you still there, buddy? We can kind of hear you. You still there?
Yeah. You F-catting out right now.
Oh, no. Can y'all hear me or no?
Now we can hear you.
Yeah.
I'm driving home. I mean, I really don't have too much of an opinion because I never played the PSP version. Obi, you didn't even finish the content from the Final Fantasy remake, didn't you?
What do you mean I didn't finish it?
You know,
what is wrong with you? Just because I didn't play it on stream doesn't mean I didn't finish it. I'm playing these games. Final Fantasy and all that in a big bag of chips with a dip. I'm loving it. Like McDonald's.
He said with the dip.
Like McDonald's. Right? All right, guys. So let's go ahead. Let's see. Oh, wait, hold on. Dave says got to stop by. Thank you. Appreciate that. Glad you can see. Hey, guys, listen. It's 5:30. Well, 7 minutes behind. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. If anybody wants to join the chat at any point in time, it has been pinned. You can join. You can be a part of the show. You can talk about it. And we are going to go right now to the next topic. Sony's Wolverine for PS5 reportedly will not release until 2025 at the earliest. Now, before we talk about this is interesting because Cowboy said on my stream in a good conversation weeks ago that you don't really see the case and power of the systems until the system is about to end. Now, what's real crazy about this is this. The report came out that Sony said the PlayStation 6 will be here in 2027. That's about 2 years, which lines up with about Cowboy's theory. So here's my question. Are you upset? And then on the other side, if you are you excited? Because you're either going to be mad that you can't play the game and have to wait, or you're going to be excited that you're going to get to really see what the PS5 can do. The problem is it's going to take, I don't know, another 3 years to see that. Phil, that's kind of off. Cowboy, what are your thoughts?
So I learned a long time ago as a gamer. The number one thing as a gamer, we need patience. I remember I used to be like some people, I'm not pointing or anything, that had no patience. And I used to be like, yo, why are they taking so long with the game? And guess what? When they rushed them games, they got all them bugs and everybody's crying that they're not 30 frames and this and that. Bro, I don't care if Wolverine comes out in 2800. Bro, take your time on the game. If I die before it, at least the people who get to play a solid, legit game. The gamers who be like, bro, it's going to be 3 years from now. Shut the hell up. You ain't doing nothing anyway. Just sit back, play the games you got today. You'll make it or you'll die, one or the other. I don't know. But when the game comes and be a legit put together game, then you be excited. But stop rushing these games. Stop giving the developers a hard time. Oh, this game was supposed to be out in this time. We're never going to play it. I guess you're not going to make 3 years, huh? So you just all of a sudden said you ain't living another 3 years. You just checked out. That's it. I ain't living for 3 years. No, bro, the game's going to come out. Hopefully it's good. I mean, yes. If you look at the life cycle of all these consoles, when they get close to the end, the games look phenomenal. These developers really understand these consoles and they optimize their games for these consoles, right? So dude, let them work on the game so we can get a complete game that looks amazing. Don't rush it.
All right, I'm gonna go to Lethal and then I got two quick
Hold on, I have a question for Obi. I got a question for Obi. Hold on. Obi, can you hear me?
Yeah, absolutely.
Question. Then hold on. This man, Cowboy, just said patience?
What's
you
it?
kidding me?
Hold on. Shit. Hold on. We got the receipts in the phone that says he ain't got no damn patience.
Oh no, I'm talking about when I'm playing a game. When I'm in it, my style of gameplay.
See, you gotta be specific then, because
no, that's
like you ain't got no patience.
If you pull out the receipts, you'll see I said that's why I like God of War, and that's why I wasn't that into Metal Gear. So when I'm playing a game, I just want to punch enemies in the face.
He
but
just
as far as the game,
want to rip them apart.
Bring the game
But
out
nah, but
whenever you
I
put it out.
agree.
I'll be here.
I agree with Cowboy though. I rather them take their time,
Yeah,
get
man.
the game going, get it right, so that they don't release a game like Gotham Knights. They don't release a game like they don't release a game like Battlefield 2024 ever again.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
I rather them take their
yeah.
time, get the game right,
Dude.
because at the end of the day, who goes to work? And if they got something due at work, do they give 50% done, or do they give it their
Yeah.
all? I mean, if you
No,
get
you're right.
paid for doing 50% of work, then that's what you're gonna get. But if I want all
Well,
my money, I'm gonna give it my all and get what I deserve.
yep. And Lethal, here's something even worse. Look at CD Project Red. Do you guys know they stock tanked when they came out with Cyberpunk because it was so buggy? Do you know PlayStation took their game off the PlayStation Store?
Mhm.
You couldn't buy it on
Yo, that's
PlayStation.
respect.
No, that is. So
Mhm.
think about it. They
That's
messed
respect, yeah.
themselves up by not. Remember, they kept delaying it and delaying it and delaying it because in Stadia, they said it's not going to come out on Stadia day and date, right? And then it got delayed so much it came out on Stadia day and date. But guess what? That game still should have been delayed, and that's what happens. They cost them millions of dollars.
Yeah, I
Mhm.
agree. I think it's the developers and whoever's paying the developers to push a game out.
That
And two,
publisher, yep.
it's the people. You got so many. You're getting hit by developers. You're getting hit by the people trying to push an item. But
Yep.
hey, just like if you buy something for $5, you pay for what you got, so you can't complain if you went cheap. You know, you can't complain if somebody put something out that now you got all these updates and patches, and now you pissed off about the game. But hey, why'd you want to rush the game?
So
Do
here's
you
I
hear
have
that, Rose?
Hey, I hear.
what
Listen,
I just told you?
I'm agreeing. I'm in agreement with y'all. I'm about to
No,
ask y'all
because you
two
started
crazy.
off as like, I mean, we
No,
gotta wait another 3 years.
listen. I'm about to ask y'all two follow-up questions. All right,
Go ahead.
here we go. You might not like this. One, because
We
I
don't
agree
like
with
you.
y'all. We need to be waiting. Like I was hot over Battlefield 2042. Yo, I was
Was
yo,
I hot
and
too? I
yo,
spent
I
$100
know.
because of you, you
Yo,
bastard.
I helped you drink the Kool-Aid on that one. Yo, we was all drinking the Kool-Aid on that one. No, here's my follow-up question. So with, like, as you mentioned, CD Projekt Red, do you think that we pay video game companies because we're so impatient to rush these games, and if they don't put it out in the demand time that we say or that we feel is good enough, we're basically rushing them we're paying them to lead or to give us bad products. Do you guys agree with that?
No, I agree, because the gamers, look at what you said, not messing with you, but you first start off was like, bro, it's going to be another 3 years. Yo, gamers want stuff tomorrow. They want stuff tomorrow, the day after tomorrow, which was yesterday. That's how gamers are. Like, we want it yesterday. They want it, like, that's the problem. And gamers listen, when you see a trailer, gamers are like, oh, is it going to be this year or not? Look at Wolverine. So now they finally had to put out a date. It's going to be out around 2025. So it's almost like, don't show your game at all, or show it, and then people are going to go crazy if you take too long to have it come out. And I think developers get afraid that people are like, oh, I'm not going to care about it anymore. They're still going to care about it.
Okay, so here's my follow-up question, and then I'm going to pass it.
I agree with
going to pass it to
Cowboy.
Lethal now.
All right,
Go ahead, Lethal. No,
so
pass it to you.
All right, I agree with Cowboy. I agree. But I mean, we don't pay anybody. I mean, at the end of the day, like whoever's paying them to push it out, they push it out. We'll be the dummies to want to hurry and buy something sooner than later. Like, for example, Cowboy says all the time, oh, I'm going to wait 2 years before I get that new fold phone because this year's model is the same. It's one spec difference. Why do I care about one spec difference? How about I wait 2 years? Now you got a better improvement. Not only that, you know what you're getting because all the bugs and everything else is already out.
They already up.
So I agree with that. You know, I agree. Being patient, like we talk about fighters, and me and Idea, we were a little disappointed because they didn't announce fighters a couple of days ago when they had an event. But now thinking about it and our conversation right now, you know what? I'm glad that they announced fighters. Why? Because why are they going to announce something that they're not even probably 25% done with it?
Yeah.
So you announce something, you show a picture of maybe Goku and you put fighters too. You don't know nothing about it. Yeah, you might be excited, But now what happens is more pressure on developers to hurry up and push this game out because everybody keeps talking about it. Everybody's keep pushing them, and then they'll push out garbage, and now we won't be happy.
Okay, so here's the thing, which leads me into my next question, and either of you could take it first. You're saying all this pressure is coming from the consumer, but the pressure is really not coming from the consumer. The pressure is coming from PlayStation themselves. If you really think about it, you put out a console that only has a lifespan of 7 years. That kind of forces the developer to say, we have less than 4 years to figure it out to maximize on profit. We have less than X amount of years to maximize on sales and how many people are going to buy this game and buy into our product. Can we create one for the next one? So I understand there's pressure from the consumer, but there's really more pressure coming from Sony themselves.
Yeah, from the publisher. Yeah,
not
even
the
Sony,
publisher.
Even any publisher, right? So people always think of the developers, but no, developers have publishers that put the money out so they could create the game.
Correct.
And those publishers are the ones that come up with the dates and say, hey, we need this game out by such and such. And so the developers say, yeah, we can make that happen. If they get in a snag, the publishers don't want to hear that. Cut something off then, because that's the date. You know,
definitely don't.
That's true. At the end of the day, the boss comes to see you and asks you, hey, I want this done by Friday. Can you do it? If you know you can't do it by Friday, why open your mouth and say Friday?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, let me give you all a rule of thumb. If your boss ever asks you to do something and his first thing is, hey, can you do it by whatever his first day is? Always add 3. Nah, I can't. Just always add 3. Just in case. Oh man. Let's see. Sanchez says, wasn't Avatar supposed to release in November? Did it get postponed? Was looking forward to it. I have no idea when Avatar is coming out. I actually have yet to see no, I think he's talking about the movie.
Oh yeah,
I know that.
I haven't seen the first December what, 16th?
I'll tell you right
now.
No,
but he was saying it was supposed to come out in November.
Oh, I mean, yeah,
right.
I don't know about all that.
So I'm pretty sure there's things that was involved. Probably not the film wise, but things that were involved with money wise, where to put it at, show it.
All right, guys. So as we go ahead and move on to the next topic, yes, I understand I'm a day late and $1 short. We're giving this one to Lethal first. All right. Here's what it says. IGN, beginning in 2023, games built for Xbox Series X/S, including Forza Motorsports, Redfall, and Starfield, will cost $69.99 USD at launch, up $10 from the previous standard price for first-party Xbox games. Lethal, what are your thoughts?
I think Xbox needs to do that. They need to make money somewhere.
Ooh.
Damn.
Ooh.
I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, like I said, for the console history, as me, PS3, my Xbox 360 was I was using all the time. My PS3 was a paperweight. My PS4, my Xbox One, PS4, I use my PS4 a lot. My Xbox One was a paperweight. This generation, I'm not buying no Xbox because I'm all about Sony. One reason why I am is because I got more people to play with and more games to look forward to. Now, Xbox, they kind of got they need to play a little bit like Sony, and they're probably going to increase their prices for their console. They're going to increase their price in the games. Why? Because they're behind, so they got to do something. I mean, like Cowboy said in his stream, you got Game Pass. You keep giving people away free stuff because free is not always free is not always good. And what happens is other people suffer, and then you probably start noticing you get more indie games because more indie people and developers want to get noticed. So hey, let me go on Game Pass so I can get noticed more. But then if I become bigger, hey, I'm gonna send it to Sony because I can get more money.
Yep.
Bro,
like you said, free is not always better. I like that. You get a lot of things for free, but you might be coming home from the clinic. Free is not a good thing.
I'm dying for this one. So here's the problem. Microsoft, I'm gonna make a video too. It's gonna hurt. Microsoft. Microsoft is become. Oh, wait till you see the video I'm working on right now. I recorded it last night and I was working it on in my car on my lunch break. But listen, Microsoft, hear me out. This is gonna be a title. Xbox is becoming the new Stadia.
Ooh. Oh, I heard already.
Ooh. Oh
Bro,
man, we can't. Elaborate, pretty
here's
please.
the problem.
Let's hear
Everything
this.
what Lethal said. They played a dangerous game when they gambled to say we're gonna put our first party games on Game Pass. A dangerous gamble. I think they figured so many people was gonna jump, and it was. Oh, they got 10 million, they got 20 million, and guess what? That is great for gamers. Like they were saying this generation, Microsoft is the best consumer friendly. They was. But here's my question. What happens when you can't keep your promise? What happened when 2022 you didn't add one Microsoft exclusive for a year? Bro, that's a dangerous game. You're saying again, Stadia came out or Google, Stadia is going to rival the console. So a console guy, I was like, wait, what did they just say? You're not going to have to pay, right? Again, this we're getting stuff for free or next to nothing. You're not going to pay for upgrades. So these things are buzzwords and they're catchy. But what happened when you can't live up to it? A dangerous game. And that's what's happening.
Want to welcome Rock into the building. Thank you for showing up, Rock. We appreciate you. I'm going to read Rock's comment. It says they're not increasing the price to make more money. They're increasing the price to push people towards Game Pass. Lethal, it's on you.
Could be.
Hey, now back to what Cowboy said. Cowboy says, they did it for the people, which I understood that. But what about the developers? What about everybody who trying to make more money?
So you want to know? So this is what I think. I think Microsoft is trying to exit the video game sphere. No. I'm being so serious.
Nah,
I think they are.
So.
No. Hear me out. I'm not saying that they want to just up and leave. They still want to linger a little, but they kind of want to get away from it. And here's why. The dude came out and said there's no way they can compete with PlayStation. Like literally, think about that. It's like how our presidency works, right? If the dude is like, yo, I concede Cowboy is the king of content, I concede. Guess what? Cowboy's the king of content. I'm not gonna keep dumping money into a campaign.
I hear you. I understand what you're saying, but when you sometimes you say certain things to be the underdog to try to get one up.
Now listen, Lethal.
Lethal,
can you repeat that? Hold on, stop.
Think about this,
please.
Think about this.
Think about it. Sometimes you gotta say certain things and look like the underdog, so you can have. So if something happens in the near future, everybody like, wow, like they did it. Because it's no like not the expectations are lower, so that if they do something and they start doing things even better, now they can reach higher heights.
So here's the thing, Lethal and Rose, hear me out. There's already something on the table. You guys keep forgetting. Microsoft is trying to purchase Activision Blizzard for $68.7 billion. They're getting blocked here, they're getting blocked there. They have to come out and make statements like, remember, it's a competition thing. What they're saying is, oh, if Microsoft got Call of Duty and Candy Crush and all this stuff, they'll be too powerful. So they have to say, well, our games aren't as good as PlayStation anyway. I mean, it's a fact, but our games aren't as good as PlayStation anyway. No, so this will be helping us. So Lethal is right. They have to play the underdog card so they can actually get a handout. They need that deal.
Now, Obi, what did Rock say? Rock said,
they're not increasing the price to make more money. They're increasing the price to push people towards Game Pass.
And what did I say? They gamble. They put Game Pass as their listen. If you pay attention, even people like K9, he's mad and he's an Xbox guy. He's mad that all they do is push Game Pass and they don't really push the console. And I've been saying, Rose, you were like, oh, I think I need to get a console so I can play that.
And you were like, nah. You were like, why? Just get Game Pass. Yeah.
I'm playing them all now. I'm playing everything they playing. And Rock is right. And think about it. It's people like K9 is like, oh, I want to spend my money. But it's people like K9 is like, $70 games are too high on Sony. Now, what you think he's going to do? He don't like Game Pass, but he also don't like $70 games. I think that $15.99 might be a little cheaper.
The Game Pass.
I
see. Yeah, that's true. I agree with Rogue too. I agree. And like you said, it's like the underdog. Like, hey, woe is me, so that people could back off, so I can do what I got to do. Yep. Then and in the future, when I start doing this, everybody like, oh wow, look at Xbox came up. Yeah. Well, you know what? They use their word. They played their words. It's, their advertisement. They know what they're doing. They use their words a certain way so that they can, woe is me. They look like the underdog, and then they start putting some things out next year, and they start looking. The expectations already low. So if my expectations are low, and you know what I mean, and then I do something next year, do something crazy. Wow, everybody's gonna go crazy about it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like nobody,
Yeah.
like all right. So about my Eagles, nobody thought they're gonna be
The
11-1.
Eagles. The
No, let's talk about
Eagles.
no. The reason
The
I'm saying
Eagles.
no, think about
The
that.
Eagles.
Nobody thought they're gonna be 11-1. All right, everybody like, oh, they're gonna be so. Now that they're 11-1, how much more fans that they have now because they thought they weren't gonna be that good.
Lito, I'm gonna need you to make sure you're here tomorrow so we can have some football talk because tomorrow is Wednesday, and I'm gonna tell you right now. You talk about the Eagles though, 11-1 Eagles. Anybody?
We ain't talking about the Falcons.
The what?
The Falcons, exactly.
I forgot you knew my football team.
The other bird.
We will not be talking about this tomorrow. So,
Yo,
guys, listen, we got 4 minutes left in the show, and I want to end the show on a great note. All right. So, everybody, most people know I'm learning a new language. Did he say IHOP? That's a great note. All right, so everybody knows I'm learning a new language. And yesterday, Holt was on my show. Holt was on my show. Yo, you ain't no good, bro. All right, hold on. Let's look at this real quick. Rouster's in the building. What is going on, Rouster? Good to see you. I believe you're correct at Rock Show. I thought that right away. Glad to have a Game Pass, and Luna's looking pretty good now. And I saw something that Luna and GFN, I don't know if I'm saying it correctly, or Microsoft and one of them bridged together. Like you can now use the same controller. I was like, yo, that's interesting.
So what they just announced was if you buy a Ubisoft game on PC, you could actually connect your account and play that game on Luna for free, no subscription.
That's pretty cool.
Pretty compelling.
Yeah.
Because if you were into cloud, let's say you're not into cloud gaming, but you're going on vacation, you got a monster rig, you got a 4090, and you're like, and your favorite game just happens to be Valhalla, Assassin's Creed Valhalla. You're like, man, I'm not taking my expensive $5,000 PC. I wish I could play my game. And it's like, bro, just get Luna for free and then connect your account and you could play that game via Luna. And Luna plays pretty good. So that's what people are saying. So
if we get a Splinter Cell, I'll definitely go that route because that'd be really cool.
Real
quick, I want to throw this out there. Ron said Eagles ain't played my 49ers yet, but that's a conversation for another day.
Oh, hold on, Ron. Time out, Ron. You got the third stringer. You better stop all that.
Oh, Ron, he coming at your team.
The third string quarterback.
So,
Cowboy though.
Yes, sir.
And then y'all talk about Austin. Y'all said Luna's doing what? I thought Luna's not doing well.
I mean, I don't think it's doing. So this is the thing. People are getting excited. Listen, if you look at the title of my stream, I'm working on I'm working on the poll right now. The poll says, "Can Ubisoft save Luna?"
No.
Nah. I'm gonna tell you, I think it's a smoke screen, and I think they on their way out. I think like with Stadia, when all these rumors came out and Stadia didn't have an actual response, and they just said games are still coming. Really? What games are still coming?
Yeah.
Them indie games kept coming. That wasn't holding the boat up. The ship still had holes in it, and it was sinking.
So I get what you're saying. I think you said Ubisoft is doing a little smoke screen and try to encourage others to jump on to almost save them. But you know what? They gotta save themselves.
It's going to be a mess. It's going to be. It's the fallout from Stadia. To be honest with you, it sucks. It is the fallout from Stadia.
We'll see.
But guys, as we're closing the show down, real quick, I want to give you both the last word. You know, I'm going to ask you what you're both doing, but I want to highlight somebody who came to the show yesterday. Holtz. He came into the show. We had a good blast. We were talking, and after the show, he told me about this language learning app. It's called Busu. At least that's the way it came up for me. And I'll tell you what, I had to retweet this because I did the free trial today. And this is the craziest thing ever. I'm not even lying. People go in and actually correct your speech. So it was crazy because I said something into the phone and then like this guy replied and you could hear him like getting on a bus. Like literally, like you can hear birds in the background of people in the city. And he's like, and it tells you where he's from. He's from Mexico. And he's in Mexico City. And I just thought that was really cool. So Holtz, I just want to say thank you very much for that. That was really, really cool. We got 1 minute left. Lethal, give us your final word, Lethal.
I need you to go on that little app and tell how you say drill sergeant in Spanish.
Yo, just something seriously.
I love him, yo.
seriously-
I
And then-
love Lethal, bro.
And
There's something
and then
seriously,
what? I have nothing else to
seriously
say, but great
wrong
show.
with you, bro.
I love him, yo.
Great show. Thank you for having me. It was, it's always a pleasure. You know what I mean? It's nothing I can do but be real. I can't be fake in this this
Right.
world. You know what I mean? So I appreciate allowing me to be on
giving
here.
he's giving us his proverbs. There's nothing
You know
I
what I
can
mean?
do. I love it.
We got to be real up in here. That's all we got to be. Be yourself always. And I appreciate y'all.
All right, have a good one,
Love
Lethal
it,
Cowboy. Give us your final word. Tell us, what are you doing today, bro? What is going on?
Man,
I mean, you kind
I
of just
got
told us, but tell us again.
I got some topics. So I'll read to you guys the topics. What we working with today. Again, dude, I love the show. I push my show back again because this is just
Thank
fun,
you.
right?
I appreciate it.
But so topics: is Luna still dead? Why does Xbox suck in 2022? Or consoles, PCs,
Wait
and
a minute.
more? So
Wait a minute. Wait a
what,
minute. Wait a
dude?
minute.
It's a
Wait a
question.
minute.
Hold
Yo.
on. Wow, maybe
Yo,
Luna,
you guys,
maybe Luna
really?
and Microsoft should get together and go on a date.
Hey,
God.
I
Did
mean,
you
I
hear?
just asked a
Repeat
question.
question number 2 one more time. One more time, Mr. DJ.
Why does Xbox suck in 2022?
Yo, that's horrible. That's
It's because
horrible.
Sony's in the building.
Oh man,
Or
y'all
body.
ain't no good.
Hey, listen, I warned them though. When the Xbox guy used to mess with me because I was a Stadia guy, I said, you know what? You can pick on Stadia all day, but you better hope I never go back to PlayStation, bro. Because I'm gonna be on y'all hard.
He said, "I'm coming after you.
And you know
I
what?
want all the smoke."
And the Tooth Fairy was like, poof, there you go. The PlayStation Cowboys in the building.
Oh
But anyway,
I'll tell you what,
wow.
we didn't get the chance to talk about it, man. I should have did it right away. Dude, come on. What's going on? Yo, did you see Raw last night?
Yeah.
Yo, okay. What do you think of this matchup with Bailey and Alexa?
Dude, the 2 triple threats was dope. I love that. And then, but I have a feeling. So either Bailey's gonna win and then beat Bianca, and then all of them can have belts, or they did a hint with Alexa. So what you didn't know was, remember earlier on, Alexa had grabbed somebody and she went to do this move where she grabbed them and leaned them back.
Mm-hmm.
That used to be the Fiend's move, which is Bray Wyatt. And remember, she used to
Oh,
be.
wow.
So it was.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember that.
I was like, oh, is they hinting that she might be going back to the dark side? So if she wins, bro, I think she might have that turn. I don't know.
Here's my prediction. My prediction is Bailey beats Alexa. Bailey then turns around and beats Bianca. Okay. Then Rhea fights Bailey and gets the belt. But because I was like, but that's going to be weird because what other belts are they going to? Because like they're a faction. So one of them can't have a belt and them all not have it, right? They got to try to, like, this whole bloodline thing kind of works where everybody on the team has the belt. So I'm like, man, but I don't see my man's not beating he's not beating Roman Dom. He's not Dom. The guy from the Judgment Day, the tall guy. Damien. Damien.
So y'all thinking that the bloodline is going to get a woman?
Well, I don't.
I think if the bloodline gets a woman, it would be the sister.
I think that'd be actually cool.
But it would be their.
That was always a rumor forever. I feel like they was probably
the
like
Rock's daughter.
I mean, that would be dope. But she's too fresh, and
That's true.
It would take her too long to get good enough to be with that big of dude. Some people break under pressure. They had this big dude that was in NXT. He was the monster, right? They brought him up, and his first big match, they wanted him to beat John Cena, bro. He didn't show. He didn't show up.
I'm gonna holler at y'all.
All right, Lethal. So he
got y'all.
All right, Lethal.
I'm listening.
He didn't show up, and he checked himself into like a mental place. His anxiety. He had so much anxiety because they was putting him that high up, and he never came back. So some people got to be tested. He was ripping people in NXT, but once they sent him up, they said, "Dude, we're gonna let you get a win on John Cena." My man was like,
how?"
And broke.
So I thought the Usos had a sister, and I thought she's already in NXT.
No, not a sister, a cousin. So that's
Usos, who I think is going to show up there.
Was Tamina, Tamina Snooker. their cousin also which she hasn't wrestled in a minute. Their cousin was also Nia Jax, but she kind of is done with the WWE. And then they got The Rock's daughter. I think she's too early. And then Jey Uso's wife, Naomi, used to wrestle, but her and Sasha Banks quit like a year ago. So,
oh yeah, I heard it, but they walked out, right?
Yeah, they walked out. So it's really no good female to join. Lars Sullivan. There you go. Yep, Lars Sullivan.
Oh, what? Lars Sullivan got exposed as a racist and was in some questionable films.
Yeah.
Really?
Well, but before that, his anxiety messed him up.
Oh, yeah. That's what. Okay, that's crazy. That's crazy. Well, listen, it is 6:05. We went 5 minutes over today. It was fun, though. I had a blast. Cowboy, I want to thank you for joining the panel.
Yeah, man.
Everybody who showed up and participated, I want to thank you. Remember, we are going to be here tomorrow, 5 p.m. Central, same bat time, same bat channel. If you're going over to Cowboys, he is going to be streaming. You guys heard his topics. The dude is going to be having a blast. Let's see. Ideal says he got caught up in the in the Me Too movement and cooked his career. Oh man, that's the way to get them. Don't get canceled today. You'll be in some trouble. Oh, it doesn't matter who you are. Oh, Lethal's joining, but Lethal, maybe he has something to say. Lethal, you want to say something?
Back. Nah, man. Right. I just want to. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
All right. No, my bad, fellas. I got to the car and then the phone disconnecting and all this. That's why I was like saying bye before it started acting up.
Oh, it's no biggie. It's no biggie. We're heading out right now anyway.
All right. Well, fellas, it was good chatting with y'all. And great stream. I'll see you on the next, Cowboy.
Thank you. Yes. So, guys, we're going to go ahead. We're going to end it here. You know what I love to say. Life is a game. Make sure you play. If you're going to go to Cowboys channel, keep in mind he is starting to stream, I think, right after I leave here. So, with that being said, Cowboy, I got to thank you. Live on air. Thank you. I appreciate you coming in and hanging up. You pushed the stream back. Yeah, that's awesome, man. Anytime you get to come on, that's cool, man. Whenever you can, I appreciate it.
That is.
Lethal, I appreciate you being here as well. I love it when you guys join. We get to have these conversations. It's really, really cool.
You know, Rose, you're making me lose money. I got people waiting and I'm late. I mean, but you know what? I love you, bro. You were in my wedding. I was in your wedding. So I feel like I kind of gotta love you. I mean, God, let me stop loving him. Like, get me off the hook, man. But like I said, man, I love your content. I think you're made for this. I just hope you believe in yourself even more. This is you, man. But I want to help as much as I can. And so I love what you bring. I love Lethal's in here. I'm in here. We I'm saying you put the ones up. Me and Lethal was like there.
One Uzi.
That's right. We're Uzi, bro.
So. Listen, I appreciate you guys. I appreciate the kind words. It means a lot. Thank you very much. We will see you guys tomorrow. Same bat time, same bat channel. Life is a game. Make sure you play. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace.
Hey, what's going on, guys? That was so much fun. We had a blast. We got to play some video games. We got to have some good conversation. There was a bunch of energy. It was awesome. Yo, I had a blast. I hope you guys had a blast. I'm very humbled because you could have been anywhere else, but you chose to spend this time with me, so I'm very, very grateful. If you want to see more content like this, it's very simple. All you got to do is like, comment, and please subscribe. If you want to go ahead and you want to throw a tip in the tip jar, that's simple as well. All you have to do is check the description. The link is in the description. Any and all tips are appreciated. Until I see you on the next time, God bless you, and you have a wonderful day. Peace.